seem to be destined for game shows. You mentioned earlier in the interview that you were also on Wheel of Fortune.
Yes.
Well, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so that one, I was on Wheel of Fortune. It aired in 2013. Now, here's a fun fact, a parallel between my Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy times. They both are owned by Sony, so they both film next door to each other on the Sony lot. And I taped Wheel of Fortune on November 1st, 2012. I taped Jeopardy on November 2nd, 2021. So by my count, 9 years and a day would be November 3rd, 2030. So who knows what I'm going to do then.
Yeah, okay, we'll keep an eye out for that one.
But yeah, Wheel of Fortune, that was another show I grew up watching. But honestly, that one was more of a whim that I auditioned for that. I was living in Los Angeles going to graduate school at the time. And I happened to live within 3 blocks of Sony Studios. And I saw one day that there was an open call for auditions. I was like, well, that show's great. Let's see what can happen here. So I took a day off work, went to the audition, and they just had it was like a big hotel ballroom where they just had people going through rounds of Wheel of Fortune over and over. And one thing led to another, and yeah, I got on. I was 6 months pregnant with my oldest at the time. So technically, we like to tell them, technically, you're on TV too.
How was the outcome of that show?
I won just over $26,000, including a trip to Antigua. And if I have any advice, if anybody is a budding Wheel of Fortune contestant, go for the prize puzzle. If you win nothing else, go for the prize puzzle, because the trip is everything.
That's great.
Yeah.
How was Pat Sajak?
Pat was fun. I unfortunately didn't get to interact with him too much besides what you saw on camera. But Vanna White made a point to stop by in the contestants' green room and introduce herself and say hello and wish everybody good luck. She's a real sweetheart.
Now, so having done both Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, is there a community of people, of contestants who've participated, and how does that interaction work?
Yeah, so unfortunately I did not keep in contact really with anybody from Wheel of Fortune, but the Jeopardy community is fairly robust. And I've kept, like I said, I kept in contact with the other contestants that I taped with who were in regular contact, and actually there are several Facebook groups for Jeopardy, former Jeopardy contestants. I've touched base with some other people in the Chicago area. And with a very small pool, we're like an elite secret club. So it's been wonderful to be contacted by and connecting with these people I never would have met otherwise.
Well, that's just so fascinating. Yeah, that's great.